down the fire road, wind in my hair, heat waves rising, but I didn't care. Laughter echoing through the burning air, just you and me and everywhere. Sunburn peeling on my shoulder blades, shoes worn thin from the games we played. No destination, just open skies, chasing time as it passes by. Every step was loud and free, every breath a melody. We were wild, we were fast, thinking every day would last. Sunburned sneakers, hearts on fire, burning trails of our desire. Dust and echoes on the street, summer rhythms on repeat. No regrets and no goodbyes, just blue skies and daring tries. Sunburned sneakers, still I see that blazing path. You ran with me. Sidewalk chalk and frozen drinks, late night talks and missing links. You dared me to race the train we lost, but laughed in the pouring rain. Every bruise became a song, we believed we could do no wrong. Jumping fences, chasing sound, never thought we'd slow down. Sunburned sneakers, hearts on fire, burning trails of our desire. Dust and echoes on the street, summer rhythms on replay. No regrets and no goodbyes, just blue skies and daring tries. Sunburned sneakers, still I see that blazing path. You ran with me. Now the roads are paved and smooth, but I still wear those reckless moves. In my dreams, you're racing ahead, laughing like we never bled. Sunburned sneakers, hearts on fire, flickers of a lost empire. Though the years have washed away, I still feel that summer play. No regrets and no goodbyes, only stars and younger skies. Sunburned sneakers endlessly, you'll always run with me. Dust kicked up, the sun was mean. Our bikes were loud, our spirits clean. No helmets, just a rebel code, riding wild down fire roads. Tires screeched on gravel turns, barefoot pedals, sunburns burned. Laughing till we couldn't breathe, skidding through the golden heat. Freedom hummed inside, the wheels that rush, that heat, those spinning thrills. No phones, no rules, no end in sight, just chasing wind into the light. We raced the sunset, chased the breeze, jumped the curbs and scraped our knees. You said this summer has no end. I believed you back then, my friend. Handlebars like wings to fly. We touched the clouds, we kissed the sky. Each moment like a spark that shone too fast to hold, too sweet to hold. Bicycles on fire roads, flying past the day. Hearts in overdrive, no need to break or stay. The world was wide and undefined. We left the real one far behind. Bicycles on fire roads, souls ablaze with you. Every turn a beat of truth. Now I ride a slower lane, but your laughter still remains, burning through the silent air, as if you're still riding there. Bicycles on fire roads, etched into my soul, a map of joy I still patrol. Though time has spun our wheels apart, you ride forever in my heart. Bicycles on fire roads, never meant to last. But you and I, we burn so fast. Crowds above, but no one knew we carved a world for just us two. Underneath the wooden beams, we whispered all our broken dreams. Your voice was soft, the sun was loud, cheering echoed from the crowd. But in the shade we made our pact to never let this summer crack. The chalk lines blurred, the minutes bled. We spoke of things we'd never said, while others chased the ball and cheers. We faced our hopes, we faced our fears. Shadows under the bleachers, quiet and still, hidden in heat, away from the thrill. No scoreboard for the things we shared, but in that silence someone cared. We found a place where time stood down, just dusty light and fading sound. Shadows under the bleachers, hearts laid bare. Nobody saw, but we were there. But we were there. You lit a match to write your name on gum-stuck steel, a secret flame. We laughed inside, not knowing why, as August started saying goodbye. That secret space, a sacred zone where we could just be, not alone. The sun moved on, but we stayed still. Our words the game, our breath the will. Shadows under the bleachers, quiet and still, hidden in heat, away from the thrill. No scoreboard for the things we shared, but in that silence someone cared. We found a place where time stood down, just dusty light and fading sound. Shadows under the bleachers, hearts laid bare. Nobody saw, but we were there. Now when I hear the crowd again, I think of you and wonder when you last sat down in secret shade and let the noise just slip away. Shadows under the bleachers. bleachers, soft and low, where the truest parts of us would show. No trophies, lights, or names in stone, but we were never more unknown. Shadows under the bleachers, gone too fast, but some shadows always last. Wheels spin slow in the heat wave hum. Shadows stretch where we came from. Boards hit rails, laughter flies. We float beneath the burning sky.
You dropped in like a breeze on fire. Gravity bowed to your desire. The concrete sang beneath your feet. Your rhythm made the silence beat.
No scoreboard, no coaches yell, just freedom in the air. We fell, sunlight danced on every turn, and still I feel the summer burn. Skate park reverie, drifting in the blue, circles in the sun, memories of you. Air so thick we couldn't breathe, but we refused to ever leave. Skate park reverie, spinning through the day, dreams carved out in shades of gray, falling, flying, wild and free. We lived inside that reverie.
You painted ramps with reckless grace. A comet in an empty place. Your smile was chipped but full of light.
Like wheels that whisper through the night. We shared our stories, mid-alley breaks, spoke of love, of lies and future fakes. You said no one dreams like this for long, but here you are inside my song. Skate park reverie, drifting in the blue, circles in the sun, memories of you. Air so thick we couldn't breathe, but we refused to ever leave. Skate park reverie, spinning through the day, dreams carved out in shades of gray, falling, flying, wild and free. We lived inside that reverie.
Now the rails are rust, the signs all changed, but in my mind it's still arranged. You kick, push through the golden light, a ghost in wheels still holding tight.
Skate park reverie, echo of the past, moments made too good to last. Sweat and sparks and endless skies, the place we said no last goodbyes. Skate park reverie, sticky fingers, melting sun. Orange drips and we still run. Barefoot hearts on concrete streams, living out our sweetest dreams. You handed me the second stick, said it's too hot for anything quick. Your smile was syrup, slow and bright, like July frozen in a bite. No plans, no past, just hear your laughter ringing crystal clear. And in that pop of citrus light, the world felt soft, the sky felt right. Orange popsicle dreams, dripping down my hand. Time was slipping like the sand, sweet and cold and gone too soon. Underneath the lazy moon, we made wishes with our knees, pressed against the summer breeze. Orange popsicle dreams, you and me, frozen in that memory. You talked of places you might go, of leaving town before it snows. I nodded, but I couldn't speak. The silence tasted bittersweet. Your eyes were like the golden hour, too bright to hold, too quick to flower. I licked the stick and tried to grin, hiding every thought within. Orange popsicle dreams, dripping down my hand. Time was slipping like the sand, sweet and cold and gone too soon. Underneath the lazy moon, we made wishes with our knees, pressed against the summer breeze. Orange popsicle dreams, you and me, frozen in that memory. Now every summer I taste that glow, that citrus kiss I'll never know. You're a flavor I can't find, but still you haunt my hungry mind. Orange popsicle dreams, melting in the light, vanish like a flame at night. I still chase that fading taste through every heat wave I embrace. One last trip, one last gleam of that soft and secret dream. Orange popsicle dreams, quietly you still live inside of me. Sky was pink and gold and blue. I turned my head, then looked to you. The city hummed a lullaby as neon painted up the sky. Your shadow stretched across the street. I counted cracks beneath my feet. You said it's getting late and smiled. I held my breath a little while. There's a time to speak, a time to stay, but summer light can slip away. And in the glow of dying heat, my heart forgot to be discreet. Neon sunset confessions whisper low, words I never let you know. Glances lost between the lines, moments missed in crooked signs. Colors bled like feelings do on nights that blur the shades of truth. Neon sunsets soft and slow, that's
knocking on the wish. I should have said, don't go just yet, but silence makes the best regret. We stood there like a final scene, the lights, the dusk, the in-between. Neon sunset confessions whisper low, words I never let you know, glances lost between the lines, moments missed in crooked signs, colors bled like feelings do on nights that blur the shades of truth. Neon sunset soft and slow, that's when I loved you long ago. Now when the sky turns tangerine, I see the ghost of what had been, and wonder if you felt it too, when silence sounded just like you. Neon sunset confessions long since gone, but still I play that final song of almost love and almost real, and all the things we didn't feel. The sky still glows, the city sighs, but I still see you in those skies. Neon sunset, heart exposed. I loved you once and no one knows. The lights were off, the game was done. Everyone had gone except for one. I wandered past the back door dim and heard the crickets sing their hymn. Behind the gym where we'd had grown, I found a silence all my own. No cheers, no rules, no scoreboard lights, just fading warmth from summer nights. My shadow stretched like something lost, a heartbeat in the evening of frost. The crickets called, the sky turned blue, and all I wished was to find you. Crickets behind the gym, singing soft and slow, telling secrets I'll never show. In the hush between the breeze, I found pieces left of me. Forgotten footsteps, whispered grace. The quiet became my hiding place. Crickets behind the gym, they knew the things I never said to you. The echo of a bouncing ball still lingered faintly on the wall, but in the hush that filled the air, it felt like someone else was there. I closed my eyes, the night grew still. The wind climbed softly up the hill, and in that moment I could hear the memories I kept unclear.
crickets might still draw you near. Crickets behind the gym, shadows on the grass, echoes of a summer past. Their chorus carries something true, still whispering a piece of you. Under stars and broken dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. Crickets behind the gym remain, softly singing, sing through the pain. The sun dipped low but wouldn't die. It spilled its gold across the sky. Your silhouette, a glowing blur. The world was quiet, time unsure. We sat on rooftops, legs hanging loose, bathed in light like warm excuse. No words exchanged, just steady breath. The day not ready to face its death. And all around the shadows grew, but in your eyes the sky was new. That fleeting flame, so soft, so loud. We sat beneath a golden cloud, drenched in golden air. Nothing else was real, suspended in a moment. We could feel skin aglow with sunset grace. The universe had slowed its pace. Every glimmer, every hue seemed to wrap itself around you. Drenched in golden air, hearts beat wide as if forever hadn't died. The city paused as if it knew to honor light that once was true. Birds flew home, the traffic dimmed, and silence brushed against our skin. We leaned back into softest flame. No past, no fear, no one to blame. Just summer air and golden beams, and both of us caught in a dream. Drenched in golden air, nothing else was real, suspended in a moment. We could feel skin aglow with sunset grace. The universe had slowed its pace. Every glimmer, every hue seemed to wrap itself around you. Drenched in golden air, hearts beat wide as if forever hadn't died. Now I chase that light in vain through windows blurred by sudden rain, but nothing burns quite like that glow that taught my soul to never go. Drenched in golden hour, lost but not erased, a memory that still has taste. The way the sun had held your face, a masterpiece I can't replace. Though night has come, Clock blinks red, it's 1:30. Notebook open, nothing done. Stacks are gone, my thoughts are thick, but every beat still hits so quick. Headphones out, my desk a mess. Deadlines dancing in distress. Pencil tapping, rhythm stuck, my brain's on empty, out of love. But oh, the music keeps me sane, thumping louder than my strain. Each bass line lifts the heavy air and says, you got this, don't you dare. Late homework, loud music, pages all a blur. Ideas chasing every word like they once were. Midnight symphonies inside my head, replacing panic with beats instead. No sleep, no chill, just one more try. Under neon lamps and coffee highs. Late homework, loud music, riding fire. This chaos somehow takes me higher. Your texts are piling on my screen. Did you start? I know the scene, but I'm alive in this caffeine haze. Each loop track sets my thoughts ablaze. Typos fly like shooting stars. My notes look like electric stars. But in this storm of scent and ink, I'm closer than I used to think. Late homework, loud music, pages all a blur. Ideas chasing every word like they once were. Midnight symphonies inside my head, replacing panic with beats instead. No sleep, no chill, just one more try. Under neon lamps and coffee highs. Late homework, loud music, riding fire. This chaos somehow takes me higher. And when the dawn begins to creep through curtains folded in their sleep, I hit submit, then breathe and smile. Survived another wild night. Late homework, loud music, somehow made it through. The rhythm knew just what to do. A soundtrack for the last night fight, lit by lo-fi, not by fright. One more song, one last deep breath. I fought the clock and cheated death. Late homework, loud music still remains the anthem of my wired up brain. Supposed to turn at 7th Street, but sunlight whispered something sweet. So I just kept on riding fast, chasing winds that wouldn't last. The signs all blurred, the map fell out. I didn't care, I didn't doubt. My headphones blared a summer tune, and then I caught the scent of dune. Salt and jasmine filled the air. I found the sea was waiting there. The world grew wide, the noise fell thin, and something softer called within. Ocean breeze detour, nothing I had planned. The life rerouted through the sand. Tires cracking, shells along the coast. A moment where I breathe the most. No deadline, no alarm, no race, just sunlight dancing on my face. Ocean breeze detour, wild and free. A wrong turn that belonged to me. You called and asked, where'd you go? I said, just somewhere winds might know. You laughed and said, save me a view. And I swear the sky turned deeper blue. I parked the bike near weathered wood and let the silence feel this good. A ghost screamed something just for me, like secrets floating off to sea. Ocean breeze detour, nothing I had planned. The life rerouted through the sand. Tires cracking, shells along the coast. A moment where I breathe the most. No deadline, no alarm, no race, just sunlight dancing on my face. Ocean breeze detour, wild and free. in daily gray, I think about that drifted way, the breeze that stole me from the track and gave a little magic back. Ocean breeze detour, soft and strange, a tiny unannounced exchange where life forgot to play its part and gave me time to find my heart. No headline, no report to send, just a memory without an end. Ocean breeze detour, always there, a freedom hanging in the air. Shouts behind the garden shed, voices sharp with words we said. The grass was tall, the dusk was near, anger burned but never fear. You threw the ball too hard to catch, I snapped back, a perfect match. We kicked the fence, we cursed the sky, and silence fell, we wondered why. But even storms begin to sway when fireflies light up the gray. The air grew still, your jaw unclenched, our fury slowly came unhinged. Backyard fights and fireflies, sparks in air and mind. We lost our tempers just to find that even rage has space to glow in summer's warmth. Where feelings flow, you grinned and passed a mason jar. We chased the lights, forgot the scar. Backyard fights and fireflies, soft and wild, two broken hearts, one summer child. His shirt was torn, my hand was red, but no apology was said. Instead we ran across the lawn, the grudges fading with the dawn. You caught one in your calloused hand, like all the things we couldn't stand, and set it free without a word. The truest things are never heard. Backyard fights and fireflies, sparks in air and mind. We lost our tempers just to find that even rage has space to glow in summer's warmth. Where feelings flow, you grinned and passed a mason jar. We chased the lights, forgot the scar. Backyard fights and fireflies, soft and wild, two broken hearts, one summer child. Now grown and far, I still recall that moment near the garden wall. The punches faded, lights remain, a friendship lit by midnight rain. Backyard fights and fireflies, dancing in my chest. The battles made the peace feel best. Not all wounds need to be named when glowing insects play untamed. You blacktop echo sharp. Sun's a spotlight beating hard. Shoes squeak like a song of war. This was what we sweated for. No scoreboard, just you and me. 1-on-1 in the blazing heat. You called the foul, I rolled my eyes till we rose like we could fly. Every brick and every swish held more than just a fleeting wish. We play like legends, no one saw. Our hearts the only kind of law. Sweat on the court, sun in our face, carving dreams in time and space. Every shot a silent vow. We'd make it out, we'd make it now. Hands on knees, breath running dry. But never once did we ask why. Sweat on the court, bold and loud, playing for more than just the crowd. Water warm, but we didn't care. We'd high five with the summer air. The hoop was bent, the net half gone, but still we shot until the dawn. Fingers bruised, our shirts all stained. Still we grinned through every pain. The sun went down, the lights stayed dead, but we kept going, fire fed. Sweat on the court, sun in our face, carving dreams in time and space. Every shot a silent vow. We'd make it out, we'd make it now. Hands on knees, breath running dry. But never once did we ask why. Sweat on the court, bold and loud, playing for more than just the crowd. Now when I hear that bouncing sound, it pulls my soul back to that ground. To those days when heart and heat were all we needed to compete. Sweat on the court, etched in gold, stories that we never told. Faded lines, but not the fire that taught us how to climb up higher. We weren't stars, we weren't tall, but we gave that game our all. Sweat on the court, that's where I first learned to fall and still aim high. That jingle rang across the block, echoed off the sidewalk chalk. We dropped our coins and gave it chase, like childhood had a hiding place. I saw your shadow down the lane, barefoot sprinting past the rain. We laughed like we had time to burn, but somehow knew it wouldn't return. You yelled, "Wait up," and I obeyed, though neither of us had it made. That van turn left, its music faint, but in that sound we heard restraint. Ice cream van blues rolling away, melodies that begged us to stay. Sweet and slow like melting time, a lullaby in summer's prime. We chased it not for cones or treats, but for a moment we could keep. Ice cream van blues, fading light, running from the end of night. We never caught it, never paid, but talked like kings in evening shade. I said, "Do you think we'll change someday?" You shrugged and let the silence stay. Your hands were cold from phantom creams, but your eyes were hot with softer dreams. The van was gone, but still it played inside our hearts. The music stayed. Ice cream van blues rolling
distant chime, I taste that dusk, I feel that climb of hope and loss, all tangled tight in orange skies and thinning light. Ice cream van blues echo on wheels, playing what the soul conceals. You and I in silent shoes, chasing more than childhood hues. Gone before the stars arrive, but somehow still so much alive. Ice cream van blues, far and near, you're still that sound I long to hear. Static fades, the signal's clear. Late night whispers in my ear. We climbed where no one else would go, to hear the city breathing low. Blankets spread on concrete floor, feet up high, we wanted more. You tuned the dial with quiet hands, found a voice from distant land. We didn't talk, we didn't move, each melody a subtle truth. The stars leaned in to hum along, as if the night became the song. Radio songs from the rooftop sky, under neon dreams that floated by. Every chorus held our youth, every lyric felt like true. With static crackling between, we played pretend we lived unseen. Radio songs from way up high, where we learned to say goodbye. You hummed the hook to track 5/9, I mouthed the words to verse and line. We shared headphones, split the sound. The world dissolved without a bound. No curfews there, no walls to break, just music we could never fake. It held our hopes, it shaped our fears, like mixtapes stretched across the years. Radio songs from the rooftop sky, under neon dreams that floated by. Every chorus held our youth, every lyric felt like truth. With static crackling in between, we played pretend we lived unseen. Radio songs from way up high, where we learned to say goodbye. Now every late night DJ set brings back a sky I won't forget. And though that station's long gone dead, its echo lingers in my head. Radio songs from the rooftop sky, where laughter used to amplify. We didn't know it was the end, just one more song before we bend. That moment wrapped in frequency still plays its final verse in me. Radio songs forever true, still spinning like I did with you. I wrote your name in ocean foam,
down and watch the waves erase it home. A folded note beneath the stone, a place for thoughts I couldn't own. You stood there staring at the tide, said nothing, but I heard inside the words we left between our hands got scattered into sea and sand. So I wrote letters you won't read in tide pools where the crabs still feed, whispers trapped in water's glass, moments I can't let just pass. Tide pool letters, quiet and blue, floating truths I hid from you. Ink dissolved but meaning stayed in every ripple that betrayed. I let the sea be my reply when I had no more tears to cry. Tide pool letters, salt and light, messages I lost that night. The beach was empty, sun dipped low, but still I stayed, I couldn't go. The shells looked up like waiting ears to hold the weight of fading years. One letter read, I wish I'd tried. Another said, I should have lied, but most were just a silent plea for who we were and used to be. Tide pool letters, quiet and blue, floating truths I hid from you. Ink dissolved but meaning stayed in every ripple that betrayed. I let the sea be my reply when I had no more tears to cry. Tide pool letters, salt and light, messages I lost that night. Now every wave that brushes sand feels like a word I didn't plan. They say the ocean keeps all things, but mine still sting like jelly stings. Tide pool letters gone with grace, scattered through that secret place. No postage, no return address, just longing folded into mess. The tide has taken what I wrote, but somewhere deep those words still float. Tide pool letters, bold and true, all of them were meant for you. Sunlight bouncing off the blue, plastic walls, $1 or two. Garden hose became a stream, filling up a childhood dream. You cannonballed, I slipped and fell. Neighbors heard our victory yell. Tools tossed out on the lawn. We stayed soaked till the light was gone. The floor was thin, the joy was thick. No deep end, no fancy trick, but somehow it was all we needed. Summer made from simple speed. Plastic pool memories, cheap but gold. Stories better than ever told. Laughter loud, the water warm. Hearts wide open, out of form. Every splash a new delight. Sunburned knees and purest light. Plastic pool memories, soft and wild, forever stored inside that child.
Fantastic pool memories, cheaper gold, stories better than ever told. Laughter loud, the water warm, hearts wide open, out of form. Every splash a new delight, sunburned knees and purest light. Fantastic pool memories, soft and wild, forever stored inside that child. Now the grass is taller there, the pool is gone, the yard is bare. But close my eyes and I can feel that magic, messy vinyl reel. Fantastic pool memories, still they shine. Tiny waves that froze in time. Nothing grand, no travel fair, but all the joy we left back there. So here's to every no-name brand that held our dreams in soggy hands. Fantastic pool memories, brave and free. The summer we became just we. Ashes floated through the air, crowds dissolved, the night lay bare. You and I in plastic seats, hearts still racing off the beats. You held your shoes, I clutched my coat. The silence thick inside my throat. The window showed a blinking town, while all the sky was coming down. I tried to speak but swallowed sound. Your glance was soft, your gaze unbound. The bus hummed low like it just knew that something lingered, left with you. Last bus after fireworks, silence and bloom. The echo still inside the room. We didn't kiss, we didn't cry, but every breath said long goodbye. Flickering lights across your face, moments we could not replace. Last bus after fireworks, you beside, but somehow farther than the ride. You leaned your head against the glass. I counted streetlights as we passed. Our hands were close but didn't meet. Too shy, too late, too incomplete. The sparks we watched still burned in mine, but words are slow and hearts behind. The final stop crept near like fate, and I knew then I'd miss the gate. Last bus after fireworks, silence and bloom. The echo still inside the room. We didn't kiss, we didn't cry, but every breath said long goodbye. Flickering lights across your face,
after fireworks. One more spark, still hidden somewhere in the dark. No confessions, no regret, just the truth we never met. If I could write that line again, I'd find the words and not pretend. Last bus after fireworks, closed and gone, but in my chest it rides on. Grains of sand in every beat, still stuck where sound and memory meet. You laughed and sang, I hit repeat. Now summer echoes on the sea. We danced barefoot near the tide, your voice mixed in with ocean wide. I saved those tracks like souvenirs, but now they only bring back tears. The salt still clings to every line, a little rust inside the rhyme. No cleaning wipes the sound away, it's in my ears, it wants to stay. Sand in my headphones, stuck in the groove. Every note pulls me back to you. Static where your laughter lay, skipping through that beachy day. Sunset beats and faded tones, drifts beneath these speaker bones. Sand in my headphones, soft and loud, a memory I'm not allowed. You said this song feels like the sea, then played it once more just for me. Now every drop, each hi-hat splash feels like a ghost I can't outmatch. The playlist staged but won't move on. Your harmony still lingers strong. It's not the waves that sting the most, it's songs where you still haunt the host. Oh, sand in my headphones, stuck in the groove. Every note pulls me back to you. Static where your laughter lay, skipping through that beachy day. Sunset beats and faded tones, drift beneath these speaker bones. Sand in my headphones, soft and loud, a memory I'm not allowed. I change the earbuds, change the track, but somehow you keep coming back. You're coded in the melody, still singing from inside of me. Sand in my headphones, buried deep, songs you left that never sleep. Even silence hums your tune, like tides beneath the waxing moon. I carry beaches in my sound, where once we danced, now I'm spellbound. Sand in my headphones, grain by grain, a summer loop in sweet refrain. You pointed up and said, that cloud's mine. And I believed it every time. The sky turned gold, then softest gray, but still you owned it anyway. We laid on rooftops fought to take it back. You own the sun, the storm, the black. Your eyes reflected every hue, and all the weather came from you. When the sky was yours, the world felt right. Every cloud had your delight. The sunset blushed beneath your stare. The wind was just your voice out there. I didn't know how much I'd lose when blue became a different bruise. But I still look, I still adore back when the sky was truly yours. You danced through puddles after rain, your arms wide open, free of shame. I memorized your weathered ways, then watched you drift in brighter days. And now the sky just isn't fair. It holds your ghost in every air. You left no trace, but somehow still your shadow lingers on that hill. When the sky was yours, the world felt right. Every cloud had your delight. The sunset blushed beneath your stare. The wind was just your voice out there. I didn't know how much I'd lose when blue became a different bruise. But I still look, I still adore back when the sky was truly yours. I raise my hand to feel you there, but only silence fills the air. Yet every dusk I swear it seems you visit me between the beams. When the sky was yours, the stars stood still. Time bent gently to your will. I trade today for one more flight inside your orbit, held by light. Those seasons change and days move on. The sky recalls where you belong. When the sky was yours, I swore I knew that every sky would still hold you. The grass was tall, the nights were long. The speakers played our coming song. We didn't know just what we'd lost, but every win came with a cost. You kissed the bottle, passed it slow. I watched the fireflies start to glow. We talked to things we'd never done, and dared each other one by one. The heat was loud, the days would blur, but something shifted deep in her and me. I laughed fear that we were leaving something dear. We learned the way that silence speaks between the songs, between the weeks. And in your eyes I saw the cost of all the versions of us lost. We grew up in July, under burning skies, trading dares and wondering why. The rules we broke, the truths we bent, the letters that we never sent. We danced through fields and old regret, found freedom we can now forget. We grew up in July, suns still rise, but no one paints them like those skies. We left a version of our youth out there untouched, but still the truth. We grew up in July.